Mm. Happy Friday. T-shirts at houseofkempire.com. Got our Pride t-shirts too. All right, enough of that. Are you guys having lunch? I'm having an acai bowl. Mmm. I am so addicted to these. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. I'm gonna wait till some of you guys get into the room. Oh, let me change the settings because the last time I didn't change the settings. Let me see, community. Okay, subscribers. Okay. Let's just do subscribers only. Cause you know, some folks be acting up. Some folks be acting up. Okay. We have a lot to get into. I'm gonna give people a moment to get into the building before I start talking. Oh, let me just do all messages. Not. There we go. Hey, Dietrich. Hey, Foxy. Foxy, what time is it over where you are? I feel like you never miss a live. Hey, sis on the move. Hey, Danny. Hey, V. What's going on, everyone? Hey, Dr. Payne. Hey, Danny. I think I said that right. Hey, Sammy. Hey, Renee. We have things to talk about, so I'm going to give people a moment to get into the room. I told you I would try and do more impromptu, informal lives like this one, like I do on TikTok and I do on Instagram. I did one yesterday on Instagram because something went down last night over on RHOA, and I did not want to believe media takeout, but apparently media takeout's story might be true. I still don't believe it, and I'll explain why I don't believe it in a second. We'll give people a moment. Let me know where you're watching from. Hey, Cherie. My Cherie Amour. SC, I agree. I just don't see her doing something like that at her own event. We're going to talk about it. Let me give people a moment to get into the room because this is an impromptu live. Happy Friday, guys. I'm literally just getting some work done. I just did a couple of TikToks, a couple of Reels. A new episode of my podcast came out earlier today with Lamont White, you know, formerly of Love Match Atlanta. Because it's Pride Month, we had a really great conversation on dating. It doesn't matter if you're gay or not. I feel like his dating advice applies to everyone. So be sure to check that out on the Kempire podcast. And don't forget, if you're in New York City or will be in New York City or want to be in New York City for Pride, I will be live at Green Room 42 on June 21st. Then the following week, I'll be in Boston on June 27th. Then I'm coming to Nashville on July 11th, and then I'm coming to Atlanta July 12th. Speaking of Atlanta, we got some things to get into. Okay. Hey, IG Blaze. George is in the house. What's going on? I wish they would not give away everything from RHOA, just ruining the season anticipation from Atlanta. I've been saying that. I think something like this, though, is not the same just because normally we would hear about something like this because it was a public event. So it's almost impossible to keep everything within. So we shall see. Hey, Joan. Yes, Seattle, August 30th. Don't forget about that. I forget about Seattle because it's so far away. Who's having lunch? And what are you having lunch? I'm having an acai bowl. I don't know if this is lunch, but it's something. Phoenix, what's going on? And I never eat on live. But this is supposed to be informal. Right? O'Shea, what time is it there? Oh, I never had a Japanese egg sandwich. And I just went to Japan. I'm glad I keep you laughing. Thank you. Barbados, what's going on? I've never been to Barbados. I need to go. Oh, it's 8 p.m. So a good amount of time. I should have done something healthier. Chicken with fries and a side of mac and cheese. Joan, I get it, but every once in a while, it's all about balance. It's all about balance. So someone who said, I miss Barbados. I've never been. Oh, I love an acai bowl. Oh, I like dragon fruit and green bowls, though. Oh, I like dragon fruit. Dragon fruit, ooh. It's supposed to be very healthy for you. Hey, B from Jamaica. Kettle chips. That's for lunch. Shrimp tacos. I see Kenya has low-key returned to her ways. Oh, shit. Okay, are we automatically believing that this story is true? Okay, let me tell you what happened. So what happened was, hold on, let me just take this bite. Okay. Is everyone here? Everyone drop a peach in the chat if I can start talking about Atlanta and the news that just dropped. I dropped a video at 8 o'clock this morning because I had to go to Pilates. So I woke up to the news. I heard about it last night, and then I saw more news this morning. So when I got up, I said, all right, I have time before I have to leave for Pilates. I did the video, edited the thumbnail, and then put it out. So if you missed that video, go check it out. Go give it a like. Go give it a comment because the algorithm wasn't algorithming. Because normally I wouldn't post something that early, so you guys aren't checking that out. So it's probably not showing up on your feed. All right. So I already reported what happened this morning in regards to allegedly Brittany Edie, the newbie on Atlanta, threatened Kenya with a pow pow pow. Okay, like she said it. I don't know if she actually showed her a pow pow pow. And then I said to myself, well, we know Kenya got a pow 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 too. But then I'm like, wait, this is not Love and Hip Hop. This is not Baddies. Baddies South. So, of course, a few minutes ago, the Neighborhood Talk is now reporting what Media Takeout originally reported last night. But I always take what Media Takeout says or reports with a grain of salt. Because 9 times out of 10, they're wrong. But there is that one time out of 10 that they're right. Well, apparently now the Neighborhood Talk is confirming what they reported last night. So they write this. They said, neighbors, on Thursday we reported about an alleged threat that took place during an altercation at Kenya Moore's salon in Atlanta. We exclusively reported that RHOA newbie Brittany Edie allegedly told Kenya, I have a pow 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 for B words like you. And we may have figured out why she said that. All right, it's 11:11. It's 2:11 here. They continue. The Neighborhood Talk writes, sources who were in attendance say mind you, this was a public event. I mean, you had to fill out stuff in order to go, but it still was a public event. There were a lot of people there. Sources who were in attendance say Kenya is not innocent in this situation. They allege that our former Miss USA has been working around the clock to get Brittany fired and took things up a notch at her salon event. She showed a picture of Brittany with a D in her mouth. We're told the picture was shown after Brittany left, but someone must have told her what went down because that's when Brittany allegedly went off. Now, we've known Kenya to shake things up at an event or two, but never would have guessed something like this would take place at her own shop. Okay, let me read the original story that Media Takeout wrote. Because here's the Media Takeout, they're a mess because the way they wrote this. Okay, the way that they wrote this was a mess. All right. So apparently, Kenya Moore has been having an ongoing feud with new cast member Britt Edie. We're not going to go into exactly what started the beef, but Miss Kenya Moore used her spot opening to make sure that she let Britt know who she was dealing with. Shortly after Kenya Moore made her grand entrance, she walked over to a series of posters that she set up and asked for the crowd's attention. This is from Media Takeout. Then Media Takeout confirmed Kenya did the unthinkable. She uncovered the posters, which showed very explicit and graphic images, purportedly her rival Britt with a large D in her mouth. Look, the entire crowd gasped in awe. Both at Kenya's audacity and by the manner that Britt, or whoever that was aggressively eating the D in the photograph. Why did they write it like this? MediaTek is not able to repost the image because of the common decency and revenge porn laws. After Kenya's big reveal, pandemonium ensued. Britney immediately started yelling and had to be escorted out by security. Brit's friend, Portia, then also left, seemingly upset with Kenya. So, Portia Williams? Because Portia was just saying on Amazon Live yesterday, before this, that her and Kenya are getting along. Kenya, to her credit, stayed calm. The gorgeous housewife allowed the chaos to die down and then continued with her Kenya hair care spa event. Here's the thing. Look, we know Kenya can start trouble. We know she can be, antagonistic sometimes. I just don't see her doing this at her own event. That, to me, that's the part that doesn't make sense to me, unless she is desperate at this point. I just don't see it. Why would you do this at your own event? I could see her doing this at maybe Britney's event, but at her own event? Like, part of me sort of like, if this is coming from someone that was actually at the party, then that says to me that this is true. But at the same, exactly, why would a businesswoman with an opening do that? That's embarrassing. Jay says Kenya was framed. I don't care. Oh, thank you. See, this is why I don't eat on live. Thank you. I'm trying to understand. Thank you, guys. Look. Because when I initially heard this, like, why would Kenya do that at her own event? Kenya's not dumb either when it comes to the revenge porn laws. She's not a dummy. You can say a lot of things about Kenya Moore, but she's not a dummy. So why would you even do something like that? Drew said that she was flabbergasted. That's what she posted on social media. I'm not sure what she was flabbergasted at. The photo or Britney's response. Marigold says, "Is this revamp in desperation?" This says, oh damn, the comments are moving very quickly. This is lower than Courtney, right? AC says Kenya's too smart to do that. She's a single mom. I just don't see her doing that. Kenya's been set up. No, I if she did that, this is Kenya's last season. There's just no way. I can't see her doing something like that. Sidebar, I didn't see Brooklyn at the event. I'm pretty sure, I'm surprised that she didn't have Brooklyn at the event. And if Brooklyn was at the event, this definitely didn't happen. But remember, the public was there. There are multiple witnesses that can confirm this. Dude says it was Martell. Martell wishes he was on this season. JB says, thank God Brooklyn wasn't there. Yeah, I didn't see any pictures of Brooklyn being there, but I'm also surprised that Brooklyn wasn't there because it was such a big event. Hey, Kevin. He says, it's Kevin from Queens from your last live event in New York City, the B-Day boy. Hey, Kevin. Are you coming to this New York City live event that's happening on June 21st? I mean, you don't have to. You came to the last one, but it's going to be a different event. It's going to be a different show, different content. It is giving Zeus. It is disheartening to even hear that might be true. Hey, Kim, sidebar, will you be covering the Real Housewives Ultimate Girls Trip, South Africa? Where can I watch it? If I can't watch it easily, probably not. Because I think it's not available here in the U.S. I didn't see Brooklyn at all at the event. I didn't see any pictures with Brooklyn at the event, so I'm assuming she wasn't there. So that makes this even more possible. Kenya, wrong road, Kenya. I agree, Sister on the Move, but multiple sources are now confirming that this is what happened. This is what happened. Potent Pounder says, "Hey Kim, just to let you know, I hate vertical video. They pay less. It's fine. It's fine. But a D in her mouth. That's Here's the thing. This is why I don't believe it in regards to the Kenya stuff. I don't believe it because this was her grand opening. Why divert attention to someone else and embarrass someone else at your own event? Also, Kenya's not dumb. Why would Kenya put herself in a legal situation that could get her in trouble? And why would production even allow for something that to happen unless they had their handy, hands in it trying to stir the pot? I don't see them doing that either. You can tell by the girl's Instagram she was going to be messy. I mean, Brittany seems to have a certain energy, but I'm going to wait till we see it all. I find it still hard to believe. Even if I see the picture in front of my face, but I haven't seen the picture, and I don't want to see the picture. I don't want to see the picture. Are we able to pin things in here? Yes, I can pin comments. Thank you, Sister on the Move. I love that. I'm learning new things here for those that are just joining us. We are doing an impromptu live, impromptu and informal live. We're talking about the Real Housewives of Atlanta star Kenya Moore. Apparently, allegedly, should I DM Kenya and ask her? I'm not. I said I try to keep my distance. I should ask Drew. I was like, Drew, is there any, just blink twice. If there's any truth that Kenya did what they say Kenya did. Hey, Storm. I think I haven't seen Storm in a hot minute. Where you been, Storm? So we're having a little bit of a lunch break with tea. Is Britt engaged or married? I don't know. I really haven't delved into any of the newbies. I really want to watch and learn more about them with you guys when we start seeing them on the show. But as I've said and complained, why are we, learning so much about the new season so early on? This particular story would be normal tea that would come out, not all the other stuff that's come out before this. Bravo's turning into Zeus. Well, I don't know. We'll see if this makes the air. On the elliptical right now. I know that's right. I'm gonna go do my Peloton after this acai bowl. I understand, Storm. A lot of people have been in the replay crew. Shout out to the replay crew that are watching this. Okay, should I do a poll? I should do a poll. Let me do a poll, y'all. I want to know if you believe this. Do you believe Kenya did what they said she did at her spa grand opening? Maybe. I'm gonna give you a maybe. Anything is possible. All right, you guys vote in the poll, okay? You guys vote in the poll and let me know. I need to know. What do you believe? For those that are just joining us, we were just talking about the news that broke last night from Media Takeout, but no one believed Media Takeout. Now the Neighborhood Talk is confirming what Media Takeout wrote in regards to Kenya using her event to expose Brittany Edie, a very intimate photo. Rahina, what do you lost at? What do you need me to clarify? So they're accusing Kenya of exposing this very intimate photo of Brittany, a new castmate. Apparently, she's been trying to get this castmate fired. Okay? Accusing her of exposing this very intimate photo of her with a hump in its mouth, in her mouth. The original story that we reported on this morning in a separate video was that Brittany threatened Kenya with a pow pow pow. She said that I have pow pow pows for B words like you. No, I'm eating an acai bowl, Ebony. It's not technically revenge porn. It is. It is. I don't know what Georgia's revenge porn laws are because it varies state to state. But I just don't. That's the other part. Like, Kenya's not dumb. Unless Kenya's just desperate this season to keep her peach. Zelene, you're right. Zelene said you can't put anything past anyone nowadays. Hi, Miss Brooklyn Diamond. Hey, Naomi. Sweet Cherry, I agree. I really hope this is not true. Because if this is true, this might be Kenya's last season. Kenya's revengeful and immature. I believe it. Okay, Sassy believes it. Let me see what the votes are saying, though. Let me see what the votes are saying. Ooh. Oh, look. A lot of you are saying maybe. I shouldn't have given you that maybe. A lot of you are saying maybe. Keep voting if you haven't voted in the live chat poll. I want to know what you guys think. I want to know what you guys think. Hold on. How do I get back to the comments? There we go. Sidebar, before we get back into talking more about what's been going on in the news. And guys, feel free to ask me any questions. This is a very informal, impromptu, live. I did want to talk about Ariana Grande reuniting both Brandy and Monica in her new music video, The Boy Is Mine. So Ariana Grande, of course the song sounds nothing like The Boy Is Mine, but she says it was inspired by that particular song, which was like a #1 hit, a huge hit. It's the only Grammy that Brandy and Monica have, and it's for that song. So they reunited for the music video, and they look amazing in it. They look so good. And I've been saying Monica and Brandy need to come together and do a joint tour. There's so much money on the table that they could be making. And I know there have been so many stories about how these two women don't get along. They got in a fight back in the day. And I get it. But at the end of the day, this is a business situation. You guys don't have to be best of friends. You don't even going on tour with someone, you don't even have to see each other like that. You come out, you do your little thing, your 2 songs. I think you should start off the tour with It All Belongs to Me, and then end the tour with The Boy Is Mine. Ariana doesn't just break up things, she can fix things too. Why are you this way? Why are you this way? Oh, I forgot about the cookie lady. But the cookie lady was innocent in comparison to what Kenya Moore is being accused of in this current situation. But like I said, people were there. This is not like something that happened just amongst the ladies. This was the general public. They would fight over headlining. They would be co-headliners. They would be Brandy and Monica would be co-headliners. And like I said, the first song will be their song. The last song will be their song. So for me, that's perfect. Hey, Ann. I hear Shamia and Portia's friendship is already being tested. I'm not surprised. It was tested the last time that they were both on this show. So I'm not surprised. I mean, they hugged it out when they saw each other, but who knows? Who knows? So yeah, so there are a couple of things in regards to music. So Brandy and Monica reunited for Ariana Grande's new music video for The Boy Is Mine. Tierra Whack is the latest artist to perform on NPR's Tiny Desk series. SWV is set to perform on there as well. Thames just did a performance on there as well, so be sure to check it out. They're highlighting Black women this month. It is Black Music Month in June here in the States. It's also Pride Month. Speaking of Pride, don't forget you can get Pride merch over at thehouseofkempire.com. All of that. Tierra's Whack Tiny Desk was really good. I was listening to it this morning as I was editing the video I did on Kenya and Brittany Edie. How would Kenya get access to a picture like that in the first place? Well, okay, baby, look, vengeful exes. Look, vengeful exes. Don't be surprised if we hear about the picture being circulated online, unfortunately. You won't hear that from me, though. Sorry. You will not hear that from me. Let me see what the poll. Damn. So far, with 345 votes, in my question to you guys, do you believe Kenya did what they said she did at her spa grand opening? 27% of you say yes. 29% of you say no. 43% of you say maybe anything is possible. I shouldn't have given you that option. I shouldn't have given you that option. If this is true, I feel really bad for Brittany. I mean, yes. So let's unpack that. If this is true that Kenya posted this at her event that's being filmed for the show, that is highly embarrassing. Especially, I don't even think the producers will even share that on the show. But the Parisian agency, I keep meaning to watch that. Anne, what streaming network is that on? I feel like everyone keeps reminding me to watch it, and I get so caught up in everything else. And you just joining us. Well, Kenya's being accused of at her party exposing her co-worker Brittany Edie, an intimate picture of her, giving a professional. Apparently unveiling it at her Kenya Moore hair spa event. I just find if Kenya did this is an all new low, because I think Kenya's smarter than that. But if she did do it, she was set up. No. Kenya has been low. What's with the amnesty? No, she's done stuff. Don't get me wrong, but this is a whole new low. This is a whole new low. Like, this is like legally she could get in trouble low. Like, she's done some other things. However, like she could get in legal trouble for something like this. Miss Brooklyn says the issue here is there's enough people saying that Britt said that. So you have to think, what would it make a woman say something? I mean, agreed. But I just feel like, damn, like, why would you even do something like that, Kenya? At this point in your life, you're a 50-something-year-old woman. Like, really? I'm eating an acai bowl. It's a lunch break. We're having an informal live. You know I never eat on live with you guys. Exactly. Why would she bring that energy into her own event? But again, this is being filmed. Oh, Sensei, they said that Britt threatened her with the pow 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 2 weeks ago. Well, apparently they've been having like a back and forth. And then we literally saw Portia on her Amazon Live, because she likes to, spread tea there in regards to the season. And she said, do I have it on here? I do.
Let me just say this first. I know that some of you guys were complaining about us spilling too much tea about the new season, but I can't keep it to myself. You know what? I like me some Kenya, honey. I like me some twirl. We have been having a good time, and my intentions are to keep it on the up and up, okay? And I believe that is her intention as well. But life be life, and friendships be friendshipping, So we're building. We're getting to know each other in a totally different way. And I don't know. It's like good to be able to kiki. So I'm enjoying being around Kenya. She is still Kenya, honey. Okay. She is very much. I don't want to give away too much, but she is. Yeah. How do you do it when you go? You gotta gather. Yeah. She's gathering. Mm-hmm. Not me, but she's definitely gathering around him. I will say that. Gathering them up, honey. Gathering the children. How is it being
So that was before last night's event. that Portia was talking about this. But then media takeout is saying that Brandy Edie's friend Portia walked out with her. So I'm not sure if this is the same Portia, as in Portia Peach Juice Williams, formerly Gobadia, and maybe this will shift their friendship this season. Joya, they all signed NDAs within their contracts. I think this is all production allowing them to speak. Kenya has always been horrible to people who she thinks outshine her. She was horrible to Kim Fields and said horrible things about her husband. Yeah. Points are being made. My thing is, though, the things that she said did not have legal ramifications. This particular situation that Kenya's being accused of has the legal ramifications. Hey, AC. AC says, maybe it's a publicity stunt. Production's in on it, appearing this way for now that Kenya did it. Ugh. Well, we'll have to wait and see, I guess. Sin says, they say something jaw-dropping was revealed, but it was not revenge corn. So, I don't know. It's hard to believe that it wasn't that, especially because this was a public event. This is not like this was some event where it was just the ladies. This was an event where there were people there. Like the general public were there. Miss Brooklyn agreed. However, slander and defamation are hard to prove, and a lot of times people do not bring up cases against you. If she did this in the public forum, she has the potential to be sued and have multiple witnesses. But Brittany Edie did do webcam videos with her doing things on the net. Is that really revenge? Well, regardless, using that as a weapon against someone on the show, weaponizing that is still wrong. That would be considered revenge corn if true. Well, that's different. That's different. But what they're reporting is that she actually unveiled it at her event. So Ms. Brooklyn Diamond says she may not have shown the photo, but mentioned it. Sebastian says, we've seen Larsa. How's Larsa doing? I did hear that Real Housewives of Miami will be filming. They will be filming later than usual. Marigold says, I love Kenya, but if this is true, I hope she gets sued and has to pay. That's the thing. I don't think Kenya's that dumb. But if she did this, then maybe she is. We need legal to enter the chat. And we also have to keep in mind revenge corn laws vary state to state. Joan, good question. Do you think that it will make the actual final cut? If it's true, based on what we're hearing, I don't believe it will make the final cut, because I think this is going to be a liability for production, the network. I'm sure Brittany is already on the phone with production about it. On $1 Million Listing, they showed Frederick's actual tape. Did they? But I'm sure they did that with his permission. I'm sure they did that with his permission. I miss $1 Million Listing New York. Tamika, we're talking about the accusation. I did a separate video this morning where they said that Brittany Edie, the newbie from Real Housewives of Atlanta, threatened Kenya with a pow, pow, pow. Okay, saying that, you know, I keep a pow 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 for B words like you. Now it's coming out. Media Takeout reported last night, and now the Neighborhood Talkers are reporting that Kenya unveiled a very intimate, inappropriate photo of Brittany Eady at her hair care grand opening. Nicole Richie showed Paris Hilton's tape at a party and didn't get sued. Hopefully, it's the same for Kenya. Y'all. They will probably talk around it if true, just like on Potomac. We'll have to wait and see. I did not expect this particular situation to happen, but we shall see. Candace says, this is too messy. I can't believe that Kenya would jeopardize her position on the show. Blanche says, Kempire, you have to remember that people's impulses often overtake their intelligence. Well, that's a word. Kenya can be smart and still do something that's mean. But that's the thing. Kenya has done mean things before. Don't get me wrong. Kenya has done mean things before. But this is a whole new level of mean. This is, like I said, could have legal ramifications for her. Aqua Girl says, I'd be so disappointed with Kenya if true. It depends on what state. It just doesn't happen that way in regards to revenge corn. You don't have to be in a relationship. Ariana Madix is being sued by Rachel for something similar. So you don't have to have an intimate relationship with someone. Alex says, y'all, don't let your liking of someone cloud your judgment. If Kenya did that, it is morally reprehensible and sad. Hey, y'all, what's going on? We're doing an impromptu and informal live. We were just talking a little bit about the RHOA news that just leaked. And we talked a little, some side stories as well. Last minute questions before I go. Last minute questions. What do you guys want to ask before we go? And it could be about any other hot topic that might be circulating or that we talked about this week. Let me know in the chat. And let me look at the final poll results. Let's get to 600 poll votes. We have over 700 of you watching. So vote in the poll. Do you believe that Kenya did this? Hey, Tina. She says she's innocent until we see it, I guess. And I find out more. Or find out more. Darks says, where's Drew? Drew was there. She even commented on social media. She said she's flabbergasted. Did you enjoy... Oh, wait. Comment disappeared. Oh, wait, hold on. Revenge corn is illegal in Georgia as of 2021, joining 6 other states. See? Ken, did you read the New York Mag piece on Andy Cohen? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. And I talked a little bit about it on Thursday. Barbara says, I don't think Kenya did it. All right, let me see what the votes are saying, though. You guys do not want to choose. You guys are saying maybe Kenya did it. 46% of you are saying maybe Kenya did it. Maybe Kenya did it. I did enjoy doing the informal live. It's just less production, too. Like, I don't have to do any of the technology stuff. I'm just on my phone doing it here. And I will do it every once in a while. Young Rich Skinny says, is Yonetta there? No. Wait. Why was Yonetta there? Because she is friends with Kenya. I don't think she'll be on the season like that, but she is friends with Kenya. All right, Storm. Next poll will just be yes or no. I'm trying to keep up with all your comments, guys. I know that we did show the picture of Andy in the magazine. It was a jump scare. It was like, oh. Reworked, yes. Go check out the video I posted this morning. Rewind this one so I can where I give you the update. But I also posted a short form video both on TikTok, Instagram, and here. Would you ever move out of New York City? Possibly, but I probably, if I do move out of New York City, it would probably be out of the country. Yonetta is Moneta. Because they're saying Yonetta because she didn't bring anything the last couple of seasons. I did not watch the Ashley Madison doc. Is it really good? I might watch it. Callie says, Kempire, is it true? OMG. Well, we don't know if it's true, but there are multiple sources confirming that this happened during filming last night. I just don't understand. I just don't understand why they would, why she would do something like that. Thank you, Nita. Wait, if she did it, then Kenya is more alike with Marla than we thought. Well, Ro. Ooh. I don't think Moneta. I think Moneta was at the event, but I don't think she'll be on the season. Sammy says maybe the girl went after Kenya's daughter, so she didn't have any other choice but to go after her. Do you think that's, for those that are in the chat, is there any reason, legitimate reason, for going after someone the way that they're accusing Kenya of going after Brittany Edie? Any reason that you think that's fine? For those that are just joining us, they are saying that Kenya used her event yesterday, her hair spot opening, grand opening, to share a poster of Brittany Edie, and Brittany Edie apparently, allegedly, was sucking on a D in the picture. See, a lot of you are saying no. On a lighter note, the ladies have been bringing looks while filming the new season. I agree. And Storm is a fashion designer. I agree, Storm. All of the ladies have been looking really, really good during filming. Everyone's been looking good. Even Drew. Wait. So someone says, that is creating a hostile work environment for starters since it will be filmed. And I wonder how much production knew. Dark says, yeah, immediate takeout. Their write-up was pretty aggressive and descriptive. Yeah, we do have a beautiful cast on Real Housewives of Atlanta. I mean, it would have to be something crazy to use my own grand opening to do that. I agree, Ellie. Like, really? Don't be out of the loop, says Kenya. No, not Kenya. I'm just reporting what the streets are saying, y'all. I'm just reporting what the streets are saying. No confirmation just yet. Someone asked, did she get it off a public platform? The picture of Brittany doing that? Sorry, CT. Yes, even Drew. Hey, Regina. Shout out to our members that are in the chat. We appreciate our members as well, guys. If you would like to be a member of the channel, head on over to TeamKempire.com/join. And don't forget, I will be live here in New York City on June 21st. That's only a couple of weeks, 2 weeks from today. It's a Friday night. It's Pride Month here in New York City, so it's going to be lit. I'll be here live in New York City. Tickets are available on my Instagram, or you can just go to Green Room 42 and get your tickets there. I'll be at City Winery on June 27th in Boston. Then I'll be at City Winery in Nashville on July 11th. And then I'll be in Atlanta. Speaking of Atlanta, I'll be in Atlanta on July 12th at City Winery. So go get your tickets if you can. We're discussing Nita. We're discussing California. You have to lock down dates. Ralph and Drew are still married. Rue Ready says, I can smell the poppers from here. Oh my gosh. Have you watched Couples Therapy? What is that on, Temmie? Is it still taboo to sing on the mic? What do you mean? Oh, Kathy. I guess we'll get an update on Drew and Ralph's divorce, if there's ever going to be a divorce, during the season. It's been very low-key over there. Okay. All right, you guys are still voting in the poll. Let me look what the poll is saying. You guys are still saying, oh, wait a minute, though. Oh, wait a minute. Before, no was higher than yes. But now, in my poll question, do you believe Kenya did what they said she did at her grand opening? 30% of you say yes, you believe it. 25% of you say no. A resounding 45% of you say maybe anything is possible. Hey, Mika. Or Mecca. Was Clipped good? I keep seeing the promos for it here around the city. For those that are just joining us, just rewind the live back. I've repeated the story multiple times, and I'm about to get off of here. So I did do a story earlier today in regards to this Kenya Moore and RHOA filming drama. And then, of course, I did a short form video updating you guys. And then, of course, we did this live video updating you guys as well. We will do more informal YouTube lives. So stay tuned. If you're not following, be sure to subscribe. Be sure to turn on your notification. I agree, Alex. I didn't believe it until more sources, more credible sources, started confirming the rumor, because Media Takeout reported this last night. Have you seen the trailer for Monique's new film on BET? No, Ashley, was it good? Monique is a fantastic actress. Thank you, Nita. You enjoy your weekend as well. Did everyone finish their lunch? Okay, one last question and then I'm leaving. Justin, no, I don't have a set time yet. We just started doing it this week. I wonder if Andy Cohen is going to come out and say anything on the situation. I'm sure. Maybe on his radio thing. Thank you, Nitwit. That's the name. I'm having Popeyes. Yum. Come to Nebraska. Winter. Ivy's back at work. I understand. You didn't have lunch, Rahina. Go get lunch. Maybe production is desperate. I can't see it being Kenya. I can't either, but I guess we're going to have to wait. Thanks, Justin. Ebony says, I think Kenya's being set up. Van, no, we did Thirsty Thursday yesterday for Thirsty Thursday. I would love to come to Florida. Stay tuned. Stay tuned. Are you watching House of Dragon? Did it start already, Tina? I want to rewatch last season because it's been so long. But did it start already? Did it start last weekend or this weekend it's starting? I love House of Dragon. I also loved Game of Thrones. Oh, I'm going to Starbucks for the BOGO after the gym. And thank you, Kathy. Me too. I'm glad I'm eating on time as well. No, next week. Okay, so I didn't miss anything. Whew. So that means I have this weekend to catch up. But I'm also watching Love Island UK. Matter of fact, I'm going to go watch a couple of episodes. I can't watch all 60 episodes. I'm sorry. I can't. 60 episodes. So I'm just going to try and catch up with the current season. I think it starts June 16th. Okay. So that's a Sunday. Thank you, Carrie. Carrie says, Kempire, can I can I send your an app? Wait. I don't know if I understand what you're saying here. Hold on. Carrie says, Kempire, can I send your an app on Instagram to watch all of your shows was free? I think I get what you're saying here, Carrie. Yes, send it to me on Instagram. Thank you for the super chat. Ann says, side note, I would love to see an exclusive collab with Kenya and Caroline Brooks. Kenya Moore Hair Care are at her or at her glass house. That would be cool because they're both in the same sort of business. And Kenya's been to Dubai a couple of times. Alex, I did share my thoughts multiple times about what I think about the situation with Kenya. Yes, Kellum. A random Friday live. And now I'm about to get off. I'm going to give you guys 5 more minutes. 5 more minutes. Any more questions about any hot topics that's been going on this week? We did do 2 mashup shows, Tuesday Takeover, and we did Thirsty Thursday yesterday, where we talked about a bunch of hot topics. I did post about Kate Middleton today and this Kenya Moore story as well. I don't know why I can't be bothered. Did you see the pics of Phaedra and Sheree at Megan Thee Stallion concert? There was a bunch of the housewives from Atlanta. There was first of all, Phaedra looked good. I'm gonna give Phaedra credit. Sheree was there. Kenya was there. Apparently, Sweet Tea was there as well, but she couldn't get backstage. Jones says, Kenny Kemp, my daughter has her own YouTube channel. Any advice for a new content creator? Consistency. And don't let the views and the likes and things like that deter you. You just have to be consistent. Try all the different things. If you're trying out a new market, just consistency. Net says, what are your thoughts about the new Traders cast? It's okay. I don't love the cast. I don't hate the cast. I feel like we knew about so many different cast possibilities. And I think they had a hard time casting this season. But it's okay. I like the game of Traders. I think people think a lot of people like watching it for the reality TV stars. I like that. But it's more for me the game and seeing them play the game. So I feel like anyone can be entertaining playing this game. Even regular Robin could be entertaining playing the game. And we might see Robin in a different light. Ellie, I just did an interview with Lamont White. This is on the podcast for those that are not on my or subscribe to my podcast. I did do an interview with Lamont White. You remember he was on Bravo's Love Match Atlanta. And in honor of Pride Month, he is a gay dating coach and matchmaker. But it doesn't matter if you're gay or not. I feel like all of his tips is great for anyone in a relationship or trying to get into a relationship. So that came out today on the podcast. So be sure to check that out. Naomi says Robin will do good. Y'all are in for a treat with Carolyn from Survivor. She was one of the recent seasons and she's crazy but funny. Really, Alex? For me, that saves how I feel about not having regular people on the show, because there are people on the show that I have no idea about, like from Survivor and Big Brother. So that kind of mixes it up for me. That's what mixes it up for me. Guys, we've been live for almost an hour. Almost an hour, and I'm about to get off of here. Again, some last couple of questions. Not a dimmer light, Sammy. Thanks, Samantha. You can get the tank top at houseofkempire.com along with our Pride merch. Joya says, a few of us asked for some regular people on Traders. Peacock gave us regular Robin. Naomi says, Kempire, are you dating? Not currently, but I would like to be dating. I'm not currently dating, but I would like to be dating. Carrie says, it's there. Make sure you hurry and download before they stop the downloads. You're the secret society now. Sorry for the typo. It's okay, Carrie. I like being in the secret society. That's what Diddy said. Sir Kadim says, Trader seems like it's a bon voyage present to housewives, i.e. Sheree and Robin. Alex is terrible. It will be interesting. It will be interesting. I mean, I love the show, The Traders. I love the UK version. I love the Australian version, but I heard the Australian version was canceled after this terrible season. It wasn't a terrible season, but it ended terribly. Vanessa said they said it was a real big one too. They said it was a real big one too. What are we talking about? Have you guys voted in the live chat poll? Naomi, no. Young Rich Skinny says people are saying Brit wasn't there now and Kenya still revealed it. Yes, that is what we reported on. For those that are just joining us, we reported what the Neighborhood Talk reported. They said that when Kenya did this, she made this big reveal, Brit had already left. And then it must have gotten back to Brit and maybe she came back. I just don't know why Kenya would use her own event, an event, you know, she complained about them not highlighting her event last year. Why she would use this. Oh, well, then it makes more sense, y'all. They didn't highlight her event, but now they have to highlight her event because of this drama? Sweet Cherry, take care. I hope not. I hope this is not true. Guys, can we get to 200 likes? Let's get to 200 likes before I end this live. Let's get to 200 likes. I'm going to go meditate and pray for Kenya. Just saying. We're almost there. We did it. 200 likes. Yay. Thank you, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I couldn't finish this one. Said I couldn't finish Traders NZ. I started it, but I haven't finished it. I heard it wasn't bad. But maybe I'll get back into it. Because I do like the game, but maybe I'll go watch it. I heard mixed things about it. I heard mixed things. All right. I thank you all for being here for our impromptu, informal live. If you're part of the replay crew, be sure to let us know your thoughts, opinions on this hot topic of Kenya Moore versus Brittany Eadie. Your thoughts on Ariana Grande having both Brandy and Monica in her music video. And anything else that we shared in this live. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to share the video. Don't forget to subscribe. I will see you guys in the next one. You just never know when I might go live again. Or where I might go live again. Just saying. All right. Bye, everyone. Have a great rest of your afternoon. I will see you guys later. Bye. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm.